Markup is a Washington, D.C. based team of experienced public policy and technical professionals. The company is a qualified partner of the Microsoft for Startups program and is building the Markup Public Policy Suite to help governments and agencies from the U.S. Congress to local school boards engage in all aspects of the public policy cycle. The entire system is built on the trusted Microsoft Azure, Microsoft Office 365, and Adobe Sign platforms. Markup already provides a Microsoft Teams-based product approved by the House Information Resources for redlining and comparison of bills and for commenting and collaboration on draft legislation. Markup.law is deployed on the Microsoft Azure Secure Government Cloud Computing System. Markup is the first, and to our knowledge, the only company to ship a Microsoft Teams application on the House of Representatives GCC system. In response to the global pandemic, Markup has accelerated the development of an emergency remote voting system, Markup ERVS. To maximize security and to make sure it is easy to use, Markup ERVS is also built on Microsoft Azure, Teams, and Adobe Sign. Given the sensitivity of this effort for the U.S. Congress, all of the developers working on the ERVS system are American citizens working on American soil. Markup's remote voting capability is designed to deliver a traceable and auditable vote directly to the rostrum of the U.S. House of Representatives or to a committee chairperson, analogous to when a member forgets his or her voting card and records a manual vote at the desk. The ERVS is not connected to the House's existing electronic voting system. The clerk would add remote votes to the tally of any members voting inside the House chamber and hand the results to the Speaker. In addition, all software will run on and be physically controlled by HIR. Each step is logically protected by two-factor bank-level security and Adobe electronic signatures and encryption. For authentication, Markup advises that members use phones that must be unlocked with a fingerprint or Face ID. On the floor of the House, the Speaker, or the clerk designated by the Speaker, cues expected votes for the day. Markup will retain no access to or collect any data from the remote voting system. Party leadership can provide cloakroom daily updates for the day and whip guidance for each vote. On the order of the chair, the clerk opens the vote and members are notified by text and email to log in and vote. The Speaker, leadership, and members can see the expected time remaining on the open vote, the running tally of the open vote, and how each of their colleagues have voted. Members may vote as long as the vote is open. And again, we see that each step is logically protected by two-factor bank-level security and Adobe electronic signatures and encryption. Members can change their vote as long as the vote is open. And once again, we see the authentication and protection at each step. In addition to the running tally, the member and the clerk will receive an electronically signed ballot for manual counting. When the Speaker gavels the vote on the floor, the clerk will gavel the vote in the ERVS. The clerk adds the ERVS tally to the votes recorded on the floor and hands the result to the Speaker. The ERVS has been built on a trusted foundation to be secure, transparent, easy to use, and audit-ready. The application is available for deployment in the House, and we are ready to work with you and our partners to ensure the Congress has an emergency system available.